Please subscribe our channel and press the ring button for latest videos and updates.
Mythical, so mystical, think what.
Top 10 most powerful armies in the world. Number 10, Turkey. Turkey armed forces are one of the largest in the Eastern Mediterranean, although lacking an aircraft carrier. Only 5 countries on CARE's watch list have more submarines than Turkey. In addition, the country can claim to an impressive large tank fleet as well as numerous aircraft and attack helicopters. Turkey is also a committed member of the F-35 program. Budget $18.2 billion. Active frontline personnel 410,500. Tanks 3,778. Total aircraft 1,020. Submarines 13. Number 9, United Kingdom. Although the UK is planning to reduce the size of its armed forces by 20% between 2010 and 2018, it can count on being able to project its power around the world. The Royal Navy is planning to put the HMS Queen Elizabeth, an aircraft carrier that has a flight deck measuring at 5.5 acres, into service in 2020, carrying 40 F-35B Joint Strike Fighter across the globe. Budget $60.5 billion. Active frontline personnel 146,980. Tanks 407. Total aircraft 936. Submarines 10. Number 8, South Korea. South Korea has been left with little choice but to have a large and capable military in the face of potential North Korean aggression. With those realities in mind, South Korea has a number of submarines, attack helicopters, and active personnel. The country also has numerous tanks and the 6th largest air force in the world. Budget $62.3 billion. Active frontline personnel 624,465. Tanks 2,381. Total aircraft 1,412. Submarines 13. Number 7, France. The French military is relatively small but highly trained, professional, and capable of force projection. The country has the nearly new aircraft carrier, the Charles de Gaulle, and France frequently engages in military deployment throughout Africa to help stabilize government and fight with extremism. Budget $62.3 billion. Active frontline personnel 202,761. Tanks 423. Total aircraft 1,264. Submarines 10. Number 6, India. India is one of the largest military power on the planet. It has the most active manpower of any country aside from China and the US, in addition to the most tanks and aircraft of any country beside the US, China, or Russia. India also has access to nuclear weapons. It's expected to become the 4th highest military spender on earth by 2020. Budget $50 billion. Active frontline personnel 1,325,000. Tank 6,464. Total aircraft 1,905. Submarines 15. Number 5, Pakistan. The Pakistani military is one of the largest forces in the world in terms of active personnel. Swiss also credits the country with having large tank, aircraft, and attack helicopter fleets. In addition, Pakistan is thought to be building nuclear weapons at a fast enough rate that it could have the world's 3rd largest nuclear arsenal within the following decade. Budget $7 billion. Active frontline personnel 617,000. Tanks 2,924. Total aircraft 914. Submarines 8. Number 4, Japan. In absolute terms, the Japanese military is relatively small. Nonetheless, the country is extremely well equipped. According to Credit Suisse, it has the 4th largest submarines fleet in the list. Japan also has 4 aircraft carriers, although these vessels are only equipped with helicopter fleets. Japan also has the 4th largest attack helicopter fleet behind China, Russia, and the US. Budget $41.6 billion. Active frontline personnel 247,173. Tanks 678. Total aircraft 1,613. Submarines 16. Number 3. China. The Chinese military has grown rapidly in terms of both size and capability in the past few decades. In terms of raw manpower, it is the largest military in the world. It also has the second largest tank fleet behind Russia and the second largest submarine fleet behind the US. China has also made rapid strides in its military modernization program, now developing a range of potentially game-changing military technologies including ballistic missile and fifth-generation aircraft. Budget $216 billion. Active frontline personnel 2,333,000. Tanks 950. Total aircraft 2,860. Submarines 67. Number 2. Russia. The Russian armed forces are the unquestioned second strongest military power in the world. Russia has the world's largest tank fleet, the second largest aircraft fleet behind the US, and the third largest submarine fleet behind the US and China. The Kremlin military spending has increased by almost a third since 2008, and it's expected to grow 44% more in the next 3 years. Russia has also demonstrated its ability to project force abroad with its development of soldiers to Syria. Budget $84.5 billion. Active frontline personnel 766,055. Tanks 15,398. Total aircraft 3,429. Submarines 55. Number 1. United States. Despite sequestration and other spending cuts, the United States spending more money, $601 billion on defense than the next 9 countries on Credit Suisse Index combined. America's biggest conventional military advantage is its fleet of 10 aircraft carriers. In comparison, India, which is constructing its third carrier, has the second most carriers in the world. The US also has by far the most aircraft of any country, cutting-edge technology like the Navy's new railgun, a large and well-trained Hummer force, and that's not even counting the world's largest nuclear arsenal. Budget $601 billion.